Hello, coolers. Welcome back to Viva Barca, the home of everything Barcelona, where we are going to be discussing on the latest as usual. We are going to start with this report from reliable journalist Javi Miguel, claiming that manager Xavi have given his orders of priority for Barcelona renewals, and of course Dembele top of the list. We are going to be discussing much on that as we progress. Then secondly, we are going to be talking about Oscar Mingueza, as it has been reported that the Barcelona defender is expected to leave the club during the summer transfer window. This is according to Mundo Deportivo. We are going to be discussing much on that as well. We are going to be discussing on this report claiming that Barcelona offer up to 4 different players to Leeds United in exchange for Raphinha. Then lastly, we are going to be talking about Sergio Dest, as it has been reported that Leeds United are interested in the 21-year-old Barcelona right back. We are also going to be looking at that as well. So guys, as we get right into all those stories in much detail, please do well to subscribe to the channel. If you're a lover of FC Barcelona, give the video a like, and also make sure to watch the video right up to the very end. While Barcelona are closely working on renewals of several first team members, Xavi has seemed to have given his order of priority, where a certain Sergio Roberto has no place in the list. According to reliable Spanish journalist Javi Miguel, the order of renewal priority for Xavi is Ousmane Dembele, Ronald Araujo, and Xavi. All 3 players are considered best in their positions by the cool management, and the manager wants to resolve the situation as soon as possible. It's a known fact that the likes of Araujo and Xavi are close to putting pen to paper, but the circumstances regarding Dembele are extremely complex to say the very least. There is a growing sense of belief that the young Frenchman is willing to get over the entire January fiasco after seeing how much does Xavi rate him. Why he is open to negotiations, Barcelona are very reluctant to match his demands, meaning there is still no agreement between the two. Although it is understood that the idea of entering into negotiation again is not very popular within the team management, everything hinges on how the next meeting between the team and his entourage goes. As for Ronald Araujo, Barcelona know their young defender has attracted heavy interest from some of the top European clubs, but they seem relaxed since Araujo's personal preference is to stay in Barcelona. Although the Uruguayan as well as Pablo Xavi have contracts until 2023, Barcelona are looking to avoid any mishaps that took the center stage along with Ousmane Dembele this year. So the club entered talks with the duo long back, but since their offer was way off their demands, the team is currently working on establishing a middle ground. One can rightly expect Barcelona to finalize at least these 2 deals in the coming months. Finally, with Roberto, any decision regarding his future stays with the club. This essentially means there are high chances that the versatile defender might see his Barcelona tenure coming to an end this year. Then on to the next story of discussion. Barcelona are gearing up for a busy summer ahead, with multiple unwanted players expected to depart the Nou Camp in order to make way for the new ones. The names of Philippe Coutinho, Antoine Griezmann, and Martin Braithwaite are among the first ones that come to mind as far as departures are concerned. But coach Xavi Hernandez could ask several defensive stars as well. According to Mundo Deportivo, one of them could be Oscar Mingueza. While the report mostly covers Barca's pursuit for Raphinha, it appears the club have taken the young defender's exit for granted. A product of the famed La Masia Academy, Mingueza hasn't had the best of times under Xavi and has failed to establish himself as a first-team regular, despite being given multiple opportunities. Although Oscar Mingueza still has a little more than a year left in his current contract, Barcelona are ready to offload him in the summer. They are even reportedly open to including Mingueza as part of the deal to sign top target Raphinha, knowing Leeds United are keen on the services of the Spanish defensive target. It appears the Whites are fond of Mingueza's defensive versatility, which has proven to be useful for Barcelona on multiple occasions. But it is apparent that the 22-year-old lacks the quality to become an elite member of Xavi's defensive setup. The defender has earned only 15 league appearances this season, only 8 of which has been starts. He hasn't featured prominently in the cup competitions either, despite the ineligibility of Dani Alves. Mingueza's role in the first team, could dwindle Further, as Barcelona continue their operation to bring in Chelsea duo Andres Christensen and Cesar Azpilicueta, who may be allowed to leave Stamford Bridge in the summer due to an old promise. Despite the struggles though, Mingueza should not find any difficulties in attracting potential suitors in the summer. It will be particularly interesting to see if Barcelona can use him as a make-way to sign Raphinha, who has already agreed personal terms with the club. Then on to the next story of discussion. There is no doubt Barcelona are in the market for a right winger. They are bracing themselves for the potential exit of Ousmane Dembele, with coach Xavi Hernandez probably urging the club to sign a proper replacement for the blazing Frenchman. Several reports across Europe suggest Barcelona have identified Raphinha as their desired replacement for Dembele. They have even agreed personal terms with the Brazilian, who is keen on moving to the Camp Nou next season. Leeds United hefty €75 million price tag is proving to be a major obstacle. The Whites are determined to keep hold of Raphinha, who still has a long-term contract at Elland Road. However, according to Mundo Deportivo, Barcelona are actively trying to lower the fees of the operation by offering Leeds an opportunity to sign several existing stars. So it is believed that the Whites are keen on the services of Oscar Mingueza, as we have just discussed, with Barcelona open to sanctioning a loan deal to Elland Road. But apart from the Spaniard, Barca are ready to sacrifice several other unwanted stars, including Clement Lenglet, Martin Braithwaite, and even Serginho Dest. The report suggests Lenglet or Dest might not be keen on leaving the Camp Nou, with the former intending to play out his contract, while the American international feels he has regained the trust of Xavi, despite links of Nusser Mazraoui's potential arrival. Barcelona might find it easier to offload the two other players in question in Braithwaite and Mingueza, but the players want to, secure regular game time next season, with Braithwaite in particular hoping to get himself ready and kicking for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. So it remains to be seen whether any of the four players will be open to a move to Elland Road next season, but the road to signing Raphinha appears to be long and difficult for Barcelona, whose best hope could be the relegation of the Premier League outfit, as it could reduce the value of the player's release clause to just €25 million. Then on to the final story of discussion. With Serginho Dest staring at an uncertain future at Barca, he seems to be attracting plenty of interest from across Europe heading into the summer. There have already been rumors of AS Roma wanting to sign him, while Napoli have also been linked. Now, as per the report from Team Talk as relayed by Sport, Leeds United are the latest club to enter the race to sign Serginho Dest from Barcelona in the upcoming transfer window. The Whites have a new manager in place in Jesse Marsch, who has requested a new right back to provide competition to the current first choice in the position. Luke Erling, given that he is an American, it could have played a role in Leeds eyeing a move for Dest. The US men's national team international is currently in his second season with Barca, having arrived from AFC Ajax in the summer of 2020 in a deal worth around €25 million, including bonuses. The 21-year-old has never really managed to get going at the Camp Nou and even lost his place in a side briefly under both Koeman and Xavi Hernandez. While he has recently put in some satisfying displays and shown signs of adapting to the demands of Xavi, question marks persist over his future at the club. Dani Alves is currently ahead of him in the pecking order, and the veteran could soon be handed a new contract. Furthermore, Barcelona are also plotting to sign Dest's former Ajax teammate Nusser Mazraoui, on a free transfer at the end of the season. His arrival would push Dest, further down the pecking order. So as things stand, an exit looks imminent in the summer, and with Leeds presenting themselves as a potential destination for the right back, Barcelona could consider the possibility of using Dest as a make-weight in the deal to sign top target Raphinha. The Brazilian has been identified as a replacement for Ousmane Dembele, and Barca could explore that opportunity to send Serginho Dest the other way as part of a player plus cash arrangement to sign 25-year-old Raphinha. So guys, with that we have come to an end of this episode. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you did enjoy the video, and also hope you did subscribe. If you haven't, please endeavor to subscribe so you always stay in touch with the latest on FC Barcelona here on Viva Barca. Until next time, bye bye.